What up, guys? Kevin here. A lot to unpack here. A lot to unpack. But not unpacking my dick and balls and sending it to a Sony Santa Monica studio employee because I didn't get my release date for God of War Ragnarok. Because that just happened. Pro tip, sending me PP pics asking for the God of War Ragnarok release date will not, in fact, get me to reveal the release date. I can't stop laughing at this. To the people who are doing so, when did that ever work for you? PlayStation fanboys are sending their little PP pics to God of War Ragnarok developers. Oh, God. I'm not trying to victim blame here, but maybe good idea to just, and this goes for everybody, don't put your employer name in your social media. Everyone will assume you have a job. Post pics of yourself on vacation, buying stuff. People are going to assume you have a job and stuff. I get it. You want the clout. Fortunately, you got dick pics. Again, you shouldn't be getting that. I'm not trying to victim blame, but just a lesson for everybody. Go to all your social media sites. Just at least take down the company you work for. Just say, hey, I work for a video game company. PlayStation fanboys are really sending wee pics to get God of War release date. God of War Ragnarok release date, pre-order date, and collector's edition announcements delayed. Yeah, God of War fans harassing Sony Santa Monica employees with unsolicited. We know. And then we got this. So the snitch, remember last week, he put out a little GIF of Kratos with 11110, which means the 30th, which is today. And people are thinking that Sony is like, all right, screw this guy. We're delaying it, which I do think they are that petty. Corey Barlog, or this person said, I blame the snitch and Jason Schreier for this. If they didn't leak that there was going to be a reveal on the 30th, then people wouldn't have built unrealistic expectations and there wouldn't be all this extra pressure, again, PP pics, pressure on you guys. Stop sending PP pics to people. And Corey Barlog, don't. The answer is not to find someone to blame or focus hate on. Maybe just pay it forward and treat the people that make the things we love with some human decency and respect. This is not a battle. We are not at war. We are just trying to make plus enjoy things together. Cool. Where were you when Starfield got delayed and a lot of your toxic fanboys that are looking forward to your game and needed to be released this year to be a big W against Xbox? Specifically, they want it released on 11/11 to be a big FU to Xbox. Where were you, Mr. Corey Barlog, when all that toxic crap was coming on? Because, sorry, your fan base sucks. I am very on the sideline of it. Of course, I've said I root for Xbox, but I mainly play on PlayStation. I would probably be Team PlayStation if PlayStation didn't have so many toxic dickheads with fanboys. Dick everything. They're sending dicks out to everybody if they don't get what they want. Oh, I can't get that blueberry muffin on sale? Oh, because the sale's already passed? Oh, well, here's a picture of my dick. Idiot. This is how it goes. Give me the release date or you're going to see a picture of my dick. But that's where it all stems from. I think a lot of this is, people do want to play God of War Ragnarok, but it was a bunch of little things. Last year, Sony, they ended the year pretty weak. What they put out? A game, Ratchet and Clank in the middle of the year, then nothing until what? Horizon Forbidden West. And that hurt them. And then I think the games that have come out this year, Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo, been kind of, I'm not going to say duds, but they didn't have that big Sony splash, that big, yes, this is a Sony game. This is excellent. Horizon kind of boring. GT7, had a lot of controversy. But People need God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, definitely when Starfield got delayed, it became, yes, Starfield delayed, absolutely development hell. God of War Ragnarok, absolutely not, because it's coming out this year, even though the game should have came out last year. I think that game's a little bit more development hell if we're talking about delays. And apparently it got internally delayed from September to November. Cory Barlog yesterday said there has been no delay, but now we got the announcement of a release date and the pre-orders delayed. I don't know what's going on. I still think this game's coming out in 2023. I put out a video yesterday going over all the games I'm looking forward to, so I don't need this game to come out this year. Come out when it comes out. I'll be set, and I'm looking forward to it. What else have I got here? Even Phil Spencer had to chime in. Mr. Phil Spencer, Mr. Xbox. So well said, Corey. Can't wait to enjoy God of War when it comes out. And thanks to you and the team for the amazing work that goes into creating things we love. Thank you. Thank you. And again, I'm not trying to victim blame anything, but Sony Santa Monica, I do believe if they could, they would just live stream making the entire game from start to finish. I think that's, shout out to the PlayStation studios themselves. They've said, like, hey, we want to announce this stuff. We're excited. Even Neil Druckmann said, hey, if somebody leaks what I'm working on, I'll be happy to talk about it. But PlayStation, absolute dickheads in this. Absolute total dickheads in this whole thing. Just watching it all play out. And they're enjoying the buzz. They're enjoying it. Bad press is good press to them. It kind of reminds me of the conspiracy theory, which I don't believe in, which is anytime there's a Disney movie comes out, whoever the minority actor is in that movie, they get a bunch of hate tweets, and the studio, and all the cheerleaders on the internet get around that person and say, how dare you bigots and racists treat this person like that. But there's people who believe it's actually Disney. It's actually like Disney making fake accounts to send racist stuff their way. And because it happens about every time, even like, was it Reva actress? In what was it? Obi-Wan. Now, this is a conspiracy theory. I don't believe it, because if you're in a minority, you're going to get hate no matter what you do. But there's that theory out there and that kind of reminds me of what PlayStation does. They're like, well, we could just nip this in the bud, but let's go ahead and tease out a release date, pre-order date, and then snatch it away just to get fans riled up and angry and get our very toxic fanboys to send their shrinky-dink little peepees to our employees. I mean, Sony ain't stupid. They got their head on the pulse. Speaking of pulse, okay, no more peepee stuff. Like, how hard is it to just put out a statement? Like, oh, hey, we're supposed to do this. All right, people are getting really angry. Our employees are being sent shriveled dick pics. Let's just put out a statement. Hey, sorry, we don't have news for you right now, but please just give us time. And in the very near future, hell, give us a date maybe when you're going to announce something. I think, that is something we do mock when they announce an announcement date. But here it's warranted. Y'all cultivated like the most dickish fan base I have ever seen in PlayStation. Xbox fanboys, they're just a little too hopeful. Nintendo, they're just over there playing games. They got too many games to play. PlayStation fanboys, and I'm talking about the online fanboys, they don't play games. They play Metacritic score. They play just what do we got that Xbox doesn't have? I don't even think they play PlayStation games. In fact, a lot of them are former Xbox weirdos. So, yeah, it's a lesson, don't send PP pics to people, especially God of War, Ragnarok developers, and just be patient. Again, watch my video from yesterday, all the JRPGs coming out this year, and you're going to be like, damn, before I send this PP pic to Alana Pierce, let me just go ahead and play these games, and once I'm done, if I don't get a release date by then, okay, Sorry, Alana Pierce. Here's my Mr. Harry Balls. All right, I'm done here. I feel like this is never going to end. And really, I blame Sony. They can end this right now. They can just say, hey, sorry, we don't have anything right now. Here's when we will. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Can you imagine just watching your employees just be harassed like that? You could just end it. You could just end it with a little bit of news, but everything has to be so perfect and so secretive over at Sony. God forbid we learn a release date. God forbid if we can learn about the special edition. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I am going to go not send dick pics, because sending dick pics is bad. Consensually, still. All right, I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Later.